Assalamualaikum. I'm Safia Ghafoor. Today we are going to discuss Classera tutorial about online exams and quizzes. So this tutorial is full and detailed one. After completing this tutorial, you have a complete idea how to make an online exam or quizzes in a right style. And then go to your teacher account. Open up your teacher account first. After opening up your teacher account window in front of yourself, okay, how you can get the exam? So here you have a third one. Open up this one. You get the exam. Okay. Here you find your exams which you have already made through this portal. Okay. And here you have an action which Classera provide us for editing, for removing, and you can preview your exam or quizzes. Okay, and here we have a detailed version of your exam. Now let's begin with the create new exam. Now once you create your exam, you will find two options over here. One is question by question exam and the second one is classic exam. Now what are the difference between them? So in question by question exam, student will see one question at a time. After one question, submitting their answer, they will move forward for the next question. We will create both types of exam at the end of this tutorial. For this, they need a good connection, but if they don't have good connection, they will might be a loss of many of questions in their exams. Okay, so this one is a best option for all of the users. So let's discuss with this classic exam. Now for this classic exam, you will give your students to the whole question sheet like in a physical exam. They have a paper of all the questions in it. Okay, so let's begin with this one. Now this will appear on your screen after creating classic exam. This one is a screen for yourself. So we will have to create publish to sections. Okay, once published to section, you have to create and then next. Now there is an exam info in front of you. You have to create. Okay, I'm writing here test. Write the title over here. Put your comments like I'm doing. Read questions carefully for the students, and then you have to create exam limit. Okay, so I'm putting 60 minutes over here. And the next option is when you have to publish your exam. I'm creating 22 September, and at which time I want to publish. I want to publish on PM. Okay, so I have given the time for student for which date and for which time this exam will appear on their screen. Now I have to put cutoff date. After this date, they will not see exam. So I have to create for the same day, and after 7, because I have given 60-minute time over here, so I'm giving them a time of 1 hour. Okay, so I have given time of cutoff date. Now you will see the alignment. So there is exam level alignment, section level alignment, and question level alignment. Okay, they have different criteria. For example, I'm taking exam level alignment. So you can create area for which area you want to select your exam, and for that area, what are the specific criteria for your students. Now section level alignment. So you have to create your learning objectives for the question page. And for question level alignment, again, you have to click that what will students learn from this type of questions. I'm going to take exam level alignment over here, and then I'm going to click more options. Now here is another options for teachers, which is very helpful for the students also. Okay, the first one is enable face verification during exam. So if you want to enable this one, before going to enable this face verification, you must know your students, all of your students have their profile picture. Because if they don't have their profile pictures, they cannot recognize by the exam. Okay. And for the second option, show custom hints to each question. If you have a hard question or a difficult question, you want to put some hints over there, you can select this one. And for third option, you want to lock browser while taking exam. The student cannot cheat. So this option will allow you that students have Windows 10 on their devices start the exam. But if they don't have Windows 10, you cannot enable. I'm not taking this one. And the fourth one is allow multiple submission. For exam, for sure, you don't want to give your students to allow multiple submissions, but for quizzes and for assignment, you want to give. So you can select this one. Now, here we have 4 options more for the correct answer. You want to show your correct answer or not show you, there's more options. Okay. So if you want to show your answer after submission or the cutoff date, like once all of students give their exam, so the answer will appear on their screen. Okay. So I'm taking this one. Or you can also hide your correct answer in the final grades for your students. Select even more for setting. If you want to select password that nobody else can enter your exam, so you want to select this one and put a password over here. And this option shows set a total mark and automatically distribute. If you, for example, if you have 100 marks, so they can easily equally divide the whole questions 10. If you have put 10 questions, they will mark 10 questions each. And for private, you have to select this one. Share question only school group, you have to select this one. Share question to question bank, you want to select this one. Okay, here we have an option. This one is an interesting option over here, randomized question order. For this, if you want to click this one, what happens? If you have 15 questions in your exam, so every student will get the different order. One student get the first question first, and second student will get first question in the 15th one. So it is a trick. So exam for determining the passing status, if you want to place the passing percentage, you can put it over here. And this one is send notification email to students. This is a soft reminder for your students. So you can click on that. And if you put the passing percentage over here, you can easily create your certificates also for your students. So let's begin with the exam. Here we have an exam. Like in assignments, you can change your assignment, take your questions from true or false, multiple choices, or essays type question. Let's take questions. Now here you put the easy difficulty level, what easy, medium, and hard. Now you can put your question here, question statement over here. Now we have a lot of choices over here. You can put your voice here if you want to record your voice, and if you want to attach any file, you can put it here. And there is a chemistry and bio typing. If you don't find any symbol over here, you can type through this. And for obviously maths, for maths, they have given you an option. Here is the interesting one. You can, if you don't want to type, you can write. So I'm taking square root of 2 plus cube root of 27. So you can, if you don't find any symbol over here, you can write also. So it will appear here. Look at this. And once you put this one here, this will appear on your screen. Okay. And this one is for your image. If you want to put an image for bio and other geography type syllabus, so what you have to do, you have to upload your exam. You have to upload your image. I'm going to upload image over here related to maths. For example, I'm taking here circle and then send it to server. Once you upload your image, you have to send it to server. Now you have to minimize or maximize your image. So I'm going to change this one here. Now you will see this will fit in a screen. And now you can type your question. After writing the question, you have a question grade, 1 or 2. And then if I'm taking true and false, and I have to answer over here, and then add question. Okay, after adding question, you can also add your question from public bank, which you have already put in assignment section. You can also take questions from there. Like from myself, I'm taking my questions from my assignments, my old assignments. So you have to click on that. Once you click, you will get your question here. So select questions from there and add it to your exam. There is a window appear. Your question is added. Now go back to your questions. Question list. You will find your question over there. Like this, you can easily reduce your time for making the exam. Now this one question I have created over there, and these two questions I have added from my assignment section. So after completing your exam, this one I have created over here, you can preview your questions or you can preview your exam. Like I have created exam like classic type. So I have created, this window will appear like a classic exam. So this is what we students show. Students will see their exam in a classic style. So you have a sheet in front of them, the whole question. Okay. And before publishing, there is an option of publish. Before publishing, you can edit your exam. Whatever you want to do with the setting, you can change setting over here. But once you have published your exam, like I'm going to publish here, you cannot change your exam. Let's see what will happen over here. Once I have published my exam, now what will happen? If I want to change, they will not give me an option of editing the whole settings. They will give me a few one. Okay. They said if you want to edit this assignment, you will have to recall it first. Once you recall, every information will go on. Okay, they will give you a few of options over here. So once I put recall, recalling an assignment will delete student submission. So before I've recalled, so if student get submissions over there, so all of submissions will delete automatically. Okay, so this will delete your all data. So you cannot publish and then edit. Most of the data will remove from your site, from your teacher account. Now let's do with the exam of a question by question. Let's do one an option over here so that you can get. I'm going to add one more exam, question by question. Now I'm taking question by question. Similarly, publish two sections over here, added over there, and then put test 3 and read questions carefully, taking all the settings like previously set. Okay, here we have another option, set time limit for each question. When you are going to put question by question, there is another option, there is additional option that you have to put question time. Like for each question, you will give 30 seconds. So I'm not setting a time limit over there. I'm just putting 60-minute time limit and publishing date. For example, I'm taking 22 and then taking 8 p.m. and then cutoff date for the same day but for the different time. And here I'm putting exam level alignment and then more options. Like as before we have done with the settings, I have taken same settings for my students. Here I don't want to enable anything. Now I'm putting show correct answer after cutoff date. Now even more, for even more, I have to put this one. I have to take questions, password, question from send notification email to students, and then again to questions. Now I'm taking questions from my assignment section. So just give you a review, like how question by question exam look like. So here I'm going to take this one. This one I'm going to take 4 assignments. Select 4 assignment of yourself. If you have already do it in public, you can easily find here. I've taken 3 questions here and then added in my exam. Now let's move to our exam and preview it. Go back to my exam and then now I'm going to preview this one. Okay, we have a question over here. Now I'm going to preview my whole test. Now this type of questions appear on your screen. I have to publish this one. I'm going to publish this one. So how will it appear on a student account? I'm going to publish this exam, which is question by question. Okay. So I have published. And now I want to see what it. Only one question appear on their screen, and then once they put their answer over here, and after clicking next, they will get another question. Okay. But if they don't have a good internet connection, what will happen if they click on next and it takes time and maybe they get skipped, maybe they skip one or more questions over there. So better to take classic exam. Hope you will understand the exam, complete tutorial about exam. But if you find any difficulty or any confusion, you can type in a comment section. Thank you.